Hey guys, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be updated every time I make a new video. Thanks, let's begin. If you'd like to support the channel even further, hit that join button next to the horror shark icon and join the channel for as little as $1.99 a month. It would greatly help me out and I would really appreciate it. You can get perks, so definitely check it out and let's get started. In space, no one can hear you turn a page. On Earth, that shit loud. Alien.
Minus 3 minutes.
This is the 1979 novelization by Alan Dean Foster. The first time I read this, I didn't like it too much. Now that I've read it a second time, let's see if my opinion has changed or not. The plot, it's a novelization, so the plot is pretty much the same as the movie. Several memorable space travelers, one crazy alien, and a suspicious cat. There are some noticeable differences between the two versions, but I'll get into that in a bit. Let's just focus on the novelization for now. There are 8 main characters in Alien. 7 humans, maybe, and a cat. The 8th humanoid creature is the xenomorph in Alien. Although it is never called a xenomorph in this series would eventually go on to coin the name in Aliens. Every character here is fleshed out, right from the opening chapter. While on Hypersleep, Foster goes into how the characters dream and what they dream about. It's all very articulate and precise. It does give way to how the characters act later in the book. Speaking of the book and its pacing, it's one top book. It moves briskly and it never really lets up. When I first read this, I read this paperback right here, I listened to the soundtrack to accompany me on my journey and enhance my experience. The only thing it did was ruin my concentration. That's not to say the soundtrack is bad, far from it. In fact, I love it. However, I used to never be one to read and listen to music simultaneously. It's a craft I've learned to do better with over the years. I will not lie, there are some slow parts that tend to drag, but as long as you are invested in the story and its characters, it moves at a decent pace. The intensity is high and the characters are not afraid to show their fear, or at least let us read about it. Technobabble is abundant, but it's not overbearing on the story, nor is it a detriment to the book's pacing. For the gore, there is actually very little in terms of bloodshed. I mean, sure, we get the infamous chest-bursting scene, and it can be vicious, but during most of the rest of the scenes, the characters are either dragged away or killed off-screen. In the movie, there's a bit more gore, but that's because they added something. The extended mandible mouth tongue thing isn't used or even really mentioned in the book. I'm guessing they didn't have the design quite finished yet when the book was being written. There's also an extra xenomorph encounter in here with Parker and Ripley, in a scene where they are nearly taken out by the creature.
Will you listen to me, Parker? Shut up!
Overall, this was a lot better the second time around. I've always enjoyed this movie, so reading the book was like enjoying it for a prolonged period of time. While reading the book, I loved every minute of it, no matter what happened. If it were technobabble or action, I would be interested. While it may bore some people to tears, and may not deliver on the gore too much, I'd still say check it out.
Shut up, Parker!
That's gonna do it for this video here, guys. I have been your host, Brian Gatto, the Cowboy in Space. Make sure to like, comment on as well as share this video, like my Facebook fan page, and support me on Patreon. Also hit that notification bell to be notified every time I make a new video. Have you read this book? Have you seen Alien? What do you think about it? And as always, subscribe. It's the noise from the trailer. Stop making fun of me.
Whenever he says anything, you say, right, Brett. You know that?
Right. Shape up. What are you, so kind of parrot? Right.
Shut up!